Hello, my name is Colleen Kitchen. I do some visual arts and I do some music, and I'm going to have a little of both, not too much of either. These are my microbes. Just start out with something simple, just construction paper, and then we move into pieces of trash, and you can see that, and then we made some quilt patterns out of trash cardboard, and I animated it with this little electronic tune just for laughs. And I'll show you some still ones, a different pattern. I did these in lots of different color schemes, and all of the material is discarded paper. You can see the inside lining of security envelopes and wrappers from things, and just pieces of junk mail that I just hoarded up over the course of a few months. And the music is called Indigo Mist, and it's kind of a random thing. And here's the whole quilt put together. And you can use that security stuff for a background. This is my Steampunk Platypus. And this is my Steampunk Tucunaré, which is a Brazilian rainbow trout. Yeah, he's got lots of things in him. And this is just a little map of the South Sister area, made of stacked cardboard. Should have done a video of it, but getting back to those shiny things that come with salmon, what better thing to do than make a salmon? Here's a couple of them for you now. And then I decided to go further afield and do a trout. So I got a couple of trout. I was really on a fish kick back then. And these are all completely flat and made out of wine foil. And then I decided to give them a little dimensionality, so I did these Plaice. They're chameleons. They change color depending on what background they're on. So this is the yellow one, and this is what he would look like on a black background. Oh, and of course you cannot forget about the carp that's made out of pull tabs and metal paper. And I decided to try to light him up, but I decided he didn't shine as much as I wanted. But this guy does. Metalfish, he's shinier than the carp. And the Seahorse is one of my favorites. And then I thought, why not try a mammal? I don't know, mammals are sort of furry. So I went back to flat and made this fox. You can see my reflection. It's hard not to have it. And then I made the armadillo. That's the perfect mammal because he's armado. And then, yeah, you know, he's made out of shiny metal stuff. And then I thought, but let's try a cat. And you know what? The cat worked out okay too. And then I thought, oh, I'll just do a hubcap in wine foils. This is when it was partly done. And then I thought, I'll go full on 3D and do some skulls with light ups in them. So here's a skull. And these mushrooms are full on 3D, made of trash. Flowers made of trash. And of course we had a pandemic, so I did a few fancy masks. This one's a child-sized one. And these little tiny ones are just for toys. And of course, what's homemade art without a little rock painting? These guys live in my garden or somewhere I traded them. And yeah, and then I thought, you know, let's do bottles of remedies that don't work. So there's your ivermectin, and this is your, anyway, they don't work. And this is a little project that I have set up for kids to do. And this is my classic bottle cap Mary, who is made of 3,602 bottle caps. And the octopus is made of little pieces of drinking straw and styrofoam. And Bill Evans is made out of styrofoam meat trays. And also the wolf is made out of styrofoam meat trays. And then I'm getting you into album cover art, which is designed to be digital. this is song art for every song that you release nowadays has to have its own art. So these are just a few of the songs that I either have released or am going to release. You can see me on Spotify. Look for Colleen Kitchen Artist, and you can listen to some of these. And some of them you can't, and some will never be on Spotify. And some may be on Spotify. So you got to guess which ones will and which ones won't. Yeah, and I have others too where I didn't do the art. I let one of my friends do it, so I don't claim those ones, and I'm not showing them to you here. Yeah, I have all kinds of styles. I just use clip art and whatever. And this is actually our own gate that I did, that my daughter and I painted. Well, back to mosaics. This one's made out of drinking straws. And of course, I do some regular art too. This is an acrylic painting of me, a self-portrait. And this is one I did of one of my classmates. And I did a drawing. I mean, I'm just telling you what you can already see. This is a drawing of a hand. And I also did some stencil transfers. This is the image of Antonio Carlos Jobim on a black shopping bag. And I'm going to finish this with just a nice day where I climbed up a tree on a horse, and it was fun. Thanks for watching.